Let me ask you something. Would you ever willingly throw your hard-earned money into a pit and watch it burn? Of course not. But here's the brutal truth. That's exactly what thousands of car buyers do every single day. Not because they're foolish, but because they were deceived, misled by sleek marketing, polished paint jobs, and tempting prices. They thought they were getting a deal, but instead, they bought a trap. A ticking time bomb on 4 wheels. And do you know what the silent killer is? The transmission. Now pause for a second and absorb this. Replacing or repairing a transmission isn't just expensive, it's financially devastating. We're talking thousands of dollars. And even worse, it never happens at a convenient time. It always hits when you least expect it on a freezing winter morning, during a highway trip, or just after you've used your savings elsewhere. That's when your car coughs, jerks, and dies right in front of your helpless eyes. But here's the real betrayal. Many of these cars aren't old rust buckets. They're vehicles that look good on the outside. They promise reliability, efficiency, even luxury, but under the hood, they're engineered flaws waiting to fail. That's where Consumer Reports comes in. They've done the hard work. The long-term surveys, the reliability ratings, the maintenance cost tracking, and based on real owner data, they've exposed the truth. There are at least 10 specific used cars you must avoid because their transmissions are nightmares. And before we go into the list, let me tell you this. This video isn't about fear, it's about defense. You're about to gain a mental shield, a psychological advantage, a filter that separates you from the uninformed masses who keep falling for the same mistakes. Once you finish watching, you will never see used cars the same way again. You'll walk into dealerships or browse online listings with X-ray vision. You'll know what to skip instantly, without being fooled by discounts or fake assurances. Because here's the thing, dealerships and resellers know which cars have transmission issues. They just hope you don't. They shine the tires, spray the interior, throw in some floor mats, and wait. And when you walk in unaware, they smile because they've already won. But not anymore. You're not here for average advice. You're here to outsmart the system. You want insider knowledge. And that's exactly what you're getting. Each of these 10 cars on our list has one thing in common. Transmission failures that are too common, too costly, and too risky to ignore. And the data? It's undeniable. This isn't hearsay or opinion, it's a wake-up call backed by Consumer Reports' brutal honesty. So sit tight. You're about to get a crash course in what not to buy. And by the time we're done, you'll be immune to the scams, the traps, and the smooth talkers. This is about saving you thousands, sparing you the pain, and making sure your next used car is a blessing, not a burden. Let's begin. 1. 2014, 2016, Nissan Altima. The CVT in these Altimas is a slow, silent financial assassin. It'll feel fine for a while until one day it starts jerking, hesitating, or outright dying. And when it does, you don't fix it. You replace it for thousands. This isn't a deal, it's bait for your bank account. 2. 2011, 2014 Ford Fiesta. This Fiesta is anything but a party. The power shift transmission is infamous. You'll feel lurching, slipping, even gear hunting at low speeds. It's not just annoying, it's dangerous. And Ford? They knew. The lawsuits prove it. If you buy this car, keep a lawyer on speed dial. 3. 2010, 2015 Chevrolet Cruze, 1.4-liter turbo. This one's tricky. It pretends to be reliable, but the transmission issues sneak up fast, hard shifts, weird noises, then total failure. And by the time you realize it's not just a little problem, you've already sunk thousands into useless repairs. It's not a Cruze. It's a cruise missile aimed at your savings. 4. 2014, 2017 Jeep Cherokee. Jeep hyped up the 9-speed transmission as high-tech. In reality, it shifts like it's having an identity crisis. Random gear changes, clunky movement, and software updates that don't work. It's a rolling experiment, only you're the guinea pig. Don't volunteer. 5. 2013, 2015 Honda Accord V6. People think, it's a Honda, it must be reliable. Nope. This V6 runs hot, and the transmission can't keep up. Over time, it cooks itself literally. Smooth ride at first, sure, but it'll eventually slap you with a $5,000 repair bill when you least expect it. 6, 20, 12, 2014 Dodge Journey. Dodge built this car like a throwaway project. Sloppy gear changes, failing sensors, and a transmission that crumbles under pressure. You might save money up front, but you'll pay it all back in repair bills, tow trucks, and regret. 7. 2016 Ford Focus. Same cursed power shift transmission as the Fiesta. It shakes, stalls, and often refuses to shift correctly. The longer you drive it, the more it feels like it's actively sabotaging you. Ford apologized publicly. Too bad that doesn't fix your car. 8. 2015 Hyundai Sonata 2.4 liter. Looks sharp, drives smooth at first, but that 6-speed auto? It's weak. As miles stack up, the transmission slips, lags, and eventually fails. Hyundai blamed driving habits. Translation? You'll be blamed for their bad engineering. 9. 2013 Kia Sorento 2.4 liter AWD. This one's a master manipulator. Drives fine early on, then starts giving delayed shifts and rough downshifts right after warranty expires. It's like it waits for you to feel safe, then dumps a $4,000 surprise into your lap. 10. 2018 Subaru Forester CVT. Subaru lovers, cover your ears. This CVT is sealed tight, no maintenance, no mercy. When it goes bad, and it will, you can't repair it cheaply. It's full replacement or nothing. Rugged on the outside, fragile on the inside. Let me know if you want these in caption style, text overlays, or paired with on-screen warnings and CTA pop-ups for video production. And there you have it. 10 used cars that look like bargains, but drive like betrayal. If you made it this far, congrats, you just dodged thousands of dollars in future breakdowns, repair bills, and soul-crushing tow truck rides. But now, I want to hear from you. Did I just call out the car sitting in your driveway right now? Have you owned one of these nightmares and lived to tell the tale? Or worse, are you currently driving one and praying it survives the week? Tell me your horror stories. Name and shame your cursed car in the comments. Let's form a support group, swap survival tips, and maybe cry a little together. Heck, if your transmission ever ruined your vacation, your paycheck, or your sanity, I want that story in full cinematic detail. And if you disagree, if you love one of these models, cool, defend your ride, but don't just say, mine's been fine, because that's like saying your pet tiger hasn't eaten you yet. If this video saved you from a $4,000 disaster, hit that like button like you just avoided bankruptcy. Subscribe for more brutally honest car advice, and share this with someone who's this close to buying a used Altima. Remember, not all cars are created equal. Some were built to run, others were built to ruin. Comment below, let's blow this up. I'll be replying to the